Hello friends, Running Kimono here, and my goodness gracious, today is beauty day with the Why Walgreens week, and we have a lot of beauty products for very little. If you have been with my channel for a very long time, you know that oral care is actually tagged as part of beauty over at Walgreens. So we're going to need the following two boosters for today's video. The first one is $20 of Walgreens cash when you spend $45. So it's Thursday the 27th only. This is valid either for curbside orders or in-store purchases. So if your store has been canceling a lot of curbside orders, get yourself to Walgreens, get a $45 beauty and personal care basket, and you're doing awesome. We're also going to stack this guy with it, which is 25% Walgreens cash on purchases this week. That first one is of a one-time use. This one you can use more than once, just to note that. So I'm just amazed by this week. Usually they would give us one day with like really great deals on just beauty care like they used to do back in the day. But it's like every day it's like more stuff and more stuff and more stuff. It's like, But failing you think that these out of pockets, because it's a spend booster, you got to pay for the balance of it. It's way too much for you. I would say to pass, and that's okay. And for those of you that are coming in the comments and saying, you got to use a percentage off code, da 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 da. I have seen maybe like a dozen people that it's showing as an estimated value. And then once you punch in extra 20 or extra 30, what happens is you do not get any Walgreens cash. And I've seen that for about 12 or 15 people. And I suspect because they are dipping below the $45 mark or whatever the mark was, 35, 30, whatever, pick the day of the week. So I would recommend not to use these codes because if you're going to call customer service, a lot of people also getting hung up on or they just can't get through customer service right now. So to avoid the headache, I would avoid these percentage off codes just to be super smart. You do whatever you want, but I'm not going to show them with the percentage off codes because I've seen, I think, about at least 12 people that had issues in the last couple of days. Okay, so hopping right into this, deal number one. Well, we certainly haven't had a very good deal on Listerine in quite some time, so that's what we're going to be stocking up on. We're going to grab one of the kids' ones for $5.79. 3 of the $9.99 ones, whatever flavors you guys want. I'm just tossing stuff into a basket. And then just to get the numbers to balance this guy. The promotion with Listerine is to spend 10, get 5 back. So even at a $45 price point or $50 price point, you know I'm getting $25 back or 20 back. So I threw in $46.75 to get us right to that $45 mark. No digital coupons. You would pay that with tax, the $49.56 out of pocket, probably cry a little bit as well. And then you're getting back $51 in Walgreens cash for, the 20 back, and then the Listerine promotion for this week, and then the 25%. So a really good deal, especially if you love Listerine. This stuff is so expensive. You can go back in and spend your $51 in Walgreens cash on something else right away. But man, this is a good deal. Like free Listerine, unheard of. Okay, so we have deal number 2. We're going to grab 2 of my favorite, which is the Dr. Bronner's for $12.99. If you know, you know. This Castile soap you can use to clean your house, your pets, your hair, body wash, however you want to use it. We're also going to grab a Wet n Wild product for $2.29 and then 2 of the Garnier Fructis for $8. Load the following digital coupons, the $1.50 for the Wet n Wild. And again, if you don't like the cosmetics I'm picking out, grab something else in that price point. And then the shampoo is a 3 off a 2. Whole blends is a little bit more, so the Fructis is the cheapy one. And then we're also going to grab 2 of the Maybelline Baby Lips, these moisturizing lip balms for $5.49. And we have a 5 off of 2 digital coupon. Some of you might have an 8 off of 2, but I only had the 5 off of 2. Looking at the overall basket, it's $47.25. $9.50 in digitals coming off. With your debit card, you're going to pay $40.59 and get back $32 in Walgreens cash. For this specific basket, I would do it in store. If you might have a paper booster, like, 8 back when you spend 25 or 10 back when you spend 40, it would make it a freebie. Definitely worth the gamble to go look for one of those in store if one might print for you, but a deal for that really cheap Dr. Bronner's. Okay, so our next deal is deal number 3. For this one, we're going to be grabbing 2 of the Oral-B Vivid, and anything dental is part of this, so that's $6. And then 2 of the Dove body washes for $14. We're going to load this $2 for the Dove. If you have the 7 off 2, much better savings for you. And then for the toothbrush, we have this dollar coupon. I guess it's better than nothing. And then adding more to the basket, guys, we're going to throw in 2 of the Dr. Bronner's because I guess I'm feeling fancy. 2 of them for $25.98. So your overall basket now is $45.98. It's right at the cusp of spend 45, get back 20. So make sure you have your boosters loaded. $3 of coupons coming off. So basically you're going to pay the 45 because of the tax and then get back $39.70 in Walgreens cash and pay with your debit card. Do not use any Walgreens cash as these are spend boosters. And, it's not the worst deal. This one, if you wanted to do it in store, if you had a paper booster, like, spend 25, get back 8, it would make it a complete freebie. Okay, so the next deal that we're going to look at, we're going to kind of go in a different avenue. For those of you that like the super fancy Olay skin creams, $39.99, and then 2 of the very cheap toothbrushes for $6. We're going to load the following digitals. That is this $12 off of one of these Olays and the $1 off for the toothbrushes. Looking at the overall basket, guys, it's $45.99. So the spend 45, get back 20, I've hit it. $13 in digitals coming off. With my debit card, I'm going to pay $35.75 and get back $35 in Walgreens cash. So it makes this even Steven freebie. Do love. If you wanted one of those fancier Olay skin creams, but you're like, I don't know about that, it's too much out of pocket, this is the deal to make it happen. Okay, now we're looking at deal number 5, and we are going to throw in 2 of these Brawn men's face trimmers for $24.99. I mean, if you need a couple of these, use them for haircuts or whatever. I mean, this is maybe a deal for you. So throwing 2 of them into a basket with the tax, it's $52.98. Yes, that's allowed out of pocket, but you're getting back $48.74 back. For the spend 45, get back 20, the 25%. And there's some sort of P&G thing going on here too, where you're getting a little bit extra. So it's an opportunity to get a very cheap, shaver. Okay, guys, so the final deal that I have cooked up for you, that includes 1 Listerine and then 1 of the fancier Crest white strips. If you love white strips, you know that we don't really get a lot of deals for them. There's a $15 digital that's attaching. I cannot find it in my coupons folder, but load it, guys. Sorry, I don't have a visual to show you, but it's a $15 off of the white strips. Looking at your basket, it's $50.98. That $15 coupon is melting off. With your debit card, pay $39.04 and get back $38 in Walgreens cash. This is called winning at couponing and making it happen. I would recommend for a lot of these deals to do it in store. I'm sure that a lot of employees at Walgreens are canceling orders, or they're just like, as the week progresses, this has been a nonstop hit every day where they have to fulfill probably hundreds of orders like every hour. So just go in store. Might be a little bit easier. And good luck, guys. Let me know in the comments what you're buying and how things are working out. Pour vous.